Hello, guys. This is the Ranger Gamer '06. How's everyone doing today? Uh, Before I begin this review, be sure to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. All right, guys. So I just got back watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now I know I mentioned this in my other movie reviews. I know a lot of YouTubers, they watch it like day one. Me personally, I usually wait a few days later, sometimes even a week later because it's less crowded, you know, because by then it dies down and I can sit back and enjoy the movie more. So that's why I do my movie reviews a little late in case you guys are wondering. Uh, so, yes, wow, that's all I gotta say. It is a good movie. If you've seen the first one, you're gonna love this one even better. This is a good example of how sequels should be made. Because you make what's good, you take what's good from the first film, you add more to it, add more layers to it, and that's what they did with this movie. Well done. Uh, the story goes, Green Hill, the town called Green Hills. I think it's several months later after the movie. Uh, Can't remember the guy, the Donut Lord. Was it Tom? I'm thinking Max. No, Tom, played by James Marsden. He is back. Uh, him and his wife are going to his sister-in-law. His wife's sister to a wedding in Hawaii. So Sonic is by himself, he's having a party and all that. But at the same time, or before that, Robotnik, this is kind of a spoiler if you haven't watched the first movie. At the end of the first movie, Robotnik gets transported to the Mushroom Planet. And it's kind of weird. I didn't mention this in my first review, I don't think. But when they first mentioned that, I was thinking the Mushroom Kingdom from Mario, and I was thinking, wait a minute, are these related? But no, I don't think it is, not far as I know. But I mean that's two different companies, Sega and Nintendo. But anyway, so he finally gets out. Now he rewired his machine by using that hedgehog hair from the first movie, and these beings like these bird outfits come by, and he's pretending he's knocked out, right, or asleep. He sets a trap, gets rid of them, and the ring is still open, so he's running to freedom. He's finally going home, and out comes Knuckles, my personal favorite character. Uh, and they form an alliance to help because Knuckles is looking for Sonic because of what he did in the first movie, with his tribe, whatever, and they're after what is called the Chaos Emerald. Trying to think top of my head because I didn't really put it. Master Emerald. Uh, and so of course, Robotnik or Eggman, played by Jim Carrey, once again, great actor. He did a good job in this movie. Uh, Obviously, the villain that he is, he wants the power. So him and Knuckles go and proclaim that the Emerald and Sonic is the key to finding them. That's why they're after him. And of course, you got Tails, uh, who is played by Colleen Shaughnessy. I probably mispronounced her last name. I apologize. Ben Schwartz again as Sonic, and Idris Elba. He did the voice of Knuckles. Great actor. If you're not familiar with him, he played in the Dark Tower based on the Stephen King books. I had not watched the movie. But I'm thinking about it. I read the books. Um, the first time I met the guy, or not personally, but on TV, the actor, was in The Office, the comedy show, one of my favorite TV shows. But it's like much later. It's after Steve Carell left. I think I want to say season eight or not, or season eight or seven, either season seven or season eight is when he appears. He's like the new regional manager. But anyway, he did the voice of Knuckles. Uh, Great voice. I think he did a good job voicing Knuckles. But yeah, and so like I said, you got James Martin, you got Tika Sumpter as Maddie once again, Natasha Rothwell, Adam Pally, Shamir Moore, Tom Butler, Lee as Stone. Uh, so yeah, basically you got the same cast, which I love because I hate when Hollywood changes actors. For example, Mortal Kombat, and then Mortal Kombat Annihilation. They changed the roles of Raiden, Johnny Cage, and Sonya and Jax. The only one that came out was Liu Kang and Katana. But anyway, and this one they kept the same actors, actresses. I loved it. It made it really good. Of course, with two new voice actor, Colleen and Idris as Tails and Knuckles. Um, but yeah, that's the story. Again, they're after the emerald, but to do that, they gotta find Sonic. 'Cause Sonic is the key because in the first movie, the owl, I can't remember her name at the top of my head. The big owl, apparently gave Sonic the map that leads to it. So, and that's why Knuckles and Robotnik, aka Eggman, are after him. Great effects, great CGI, great combat. I love the fight between Knuckles and Sonic at the end. So the temple, great special effects. Voice acting is phenomenal. Very good stuff. Look, maybe I should put a little spoil. I will put a little spoiler on here. There is a little after or mid credit scene, but apparently there's gonna be a third movie, and it shows. Now, this is a huge spoiler. If you have not watched this movie, please pause this video and go watch this movie. But the mid credit scene, we see Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes, he's in a like a test tube. It's like Project Shadow. His eyes open, and then that's it. So there's gonna be a third movie. I cannot wait for that. And after watching the first movie and after seeing this one, I really want to go back and play the game. 'Cause I never really beat any of the Sonic games. Now that I mention about, or that I think about it. The only Sonic game that I beat was Sonic Heroes way back on the PlayStation 2. I mean, I sold it years ago. I couldn't. I don't know. I didn't really like it a whole lot. It was all right, but but yeah, it was a good sequel. Like I said, this is the perfect example how a sequel should be made, and I'm very satisfied because nowadays most movies based on video games are really not that good. Like Resident Evil was just terrible, and I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. But Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, and this one, part two, really nailed it. And of course, yes, now we see in the trailer, but yes, Tails flies the red airplane. I know that was in the game. I think that was in the beginning of part three. It might be part two as well. Uh, it just very well done. Very well done. I'm trying to see uh box office as of April 29th. That was yesterday. It has grossed $152.1 million in the United States and Canada and $142 million in other territories for a worldwide total of $294.1 million. Wow, yeah. Uh, and here we go. In the future, February of 2022, Sega of America and Paramount Pictures confirmed that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and the Knuckles spin-off series are in development. Elba will reprise his role as Knuckles for the series, which I'm glad, which is set for release on the streaming device Paramount Plus in 2023. In April of 2022, Carey announced that he was considering retiring from acting. Producers Moritz and Asher confirmed that his role as Dr. Robotnik would not be recast in any sequels if he allowed through with his retirement plans. However, they remained hopeful that they could develop a script good enough for him to continue their role, and I hope that's true because he did a good job. I don't want him to leave. So I'm sorry I didn't say much for this review, but I mean, if you put the Sonic games, you get the gist of it. Because if you put the classic ones, or really any Sonic game, it's always about the crystal, the emerald crystals that Robotnik get. It gives him power. And at the end of the movie, yes, he creates a giant robot of himself. Very well done. I love that part in the movie. It was awesome. Like I said, the fights were awesome. The humor was there. I loved it. I don't really see any cons in this at all. I mean, it's a nice step up from the first film. So I cannot wait for it to come out on DVD. I will definitely buy it and add to my collection back there. So anyway, guys, that is it for my review of this movie. I enjoyed it. If you have not seen this movie, you gotta watch it. It's fantastic. Even if you thought the first one was okay, I guarantee you this will just blow you away. It's a great movie. Go out and watch it. If you're a Sega fan, Sonic fan, whatever, go out and watch this movie. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. All right, guys, this is Ranger Gamer 06. Thank you for watching. Again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter. Information down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.